My mistake, original gangsta. Alright. This is losers finals. LAO9 versus Lani, whom I just watched get defeated by Penny. Penny Pen. Just Penny Pen. That's what it is. LAO9 breaking these chains a little less. We have a 6 on the chain predictor. And they're just gonna go for it. Unfortunately, LAO is participating in Schezo activities, which we all know we don't approve of Schezo activities around here. Alright? If you see a compatriot engaging in Schezo activities, you should chastise them. Scold them. Wag your finger at them, even. Now, LAO9 set off that one chain with the all clear. It did not have the chain to offset the all clear chain. LAO9 kind of fighting for their life at the top of the board. Not the right pieces. Can't get what they need. The blue was 2 pieces away. LAO off to a great start. Practicing that GTR. Blocks off the purple, no problem. Just put the purples on top right there. Exactly. You want to finish up. You want to finish up your first column so that you don't get blocked off. You want to if you got all these perfect greens. Okay. Purples are in place. We have the harassment conversion. 4 chains coming. Well, the 5 chains coming. The 5 is coming in. The 6 is coming, and the chain is broken too much to possibly offset any of that damage. And that's why you want to finish your GTR early. The base, you want to finish it as soon as possible. I know I have to stop singing. I know I'm delayed. And you are a lucky motherfucker. So lucky for that garbage placement. This is a 6. Now that's a 5 on Lani's part. That one bit of damage with the yellows would have given them the edge to offset some of that damage. But playing so risky, your opponent's already eaten all this damage, they can't possibly respond. You know, really fishing for that main chain instead of just opting to set it off with what you have. I have no judgments toward it. I mean, I guess. If it works, it works. But when it doesn't, that's when I get to feel all smug. Okay, so the fog is coming. The fog is coming, but they got pieces out in time to get the 7 chains. Yeah, I think building 7s, they have 7 potential. This is definitely yeah. I don't know, maybe my definition of proficiency is a little different from everybody else's. Put the purple on top of the column 3 so that you can finish the chain, and put the blue in column 2 Put the purple on top. Oh, there we go. Okay. Gonna fix that. It still wasn't enough to offset the damage, which is... I'm gonna have to look at that again. Green. 2 chains. Looks like I couldn't really be picky about which piece they used to pop that to get the longer chain. I don't want to do anything today. Okay. Green. Fucked. I was also wishing for that red-green to get the perfect chain. You can put the yellows there, and that's not going to cut. But the cut is used as cleanup harassment. That's good. Okay, but that's a little bit of an unnecessary cleanup, and also the yellow doesn't belong there. But if you can manage to elevate the purples... There's a bit of preciousness with these chains, but the decisions, exactly, like the chaining ability is a little bit behind. And so the actual decisions, the colors that they're attempting to connect together aren't quite coming. And I think that LAO would benefit greatly from being able to roll with the punches when it comes to some of the placements and just committing to those placements. If they're really not working, like manage to fit them into a chain, a full one, and that should give like, yeah. That should give like a little bit more length to some of these chains, or some meaning to these chains. I think those videos take longer to render when they're in 30 FPS. That's a 6 chain from LAO. Harassment. It would have been good bait if LAO had the backup chain. Okay, red-green. Elevate the yellow with the... Okay, that works too. The blues have been open for quite a while, but you're gonna need to elevate those greens, and then we have the tail harassment. And then... It's just kind of blowing that extra green. I wonder... I have to question some of the... I mean, obviously, a lot of it can just be chalked up to being in the beginner bracket. You know, I guess I can't complain too much. I'm really hoping that pointing out some of these error in decision making, just in terms of chains, because I'm the chains person. I don't really care about fighting people. I care about nice chains. I hope that's like helping. I'm like saying like, oh, do column 3. You're probably wondering why. I'm hoping like you can see my vision. So I got the top of the board, fighting for their life. Really good placement with the yellows. Opens that up to just like a little bit more. Unfortunately, not enough space to be able to respond. And Lani's gonna take that game. Up until now, Lani and LAO have been kind of going toe-to-toe, with LAO just generally having the ability to chain for longer when the chains come together, and Lani being more consistent in the executing their chains. LAO is missing some yellows in column 1, but multiple opportunities to pop those yellows come by. So that's the 3 chain. Didn't exactly resolve in the way that LAO expected, it seems. So we're getting the follow-up. It's like kind of like extended whatchamacallit. What's this type of stacking that the ghosts use, their AI? Where they build everything to the sides and then they try to pop something from the bottom. Oh! That's frog stacking. Okay, so the reds are gonna make their more effective chain, but the reds now do not make a chain. Because everything on top of it is gone. Kind of hyper-focusing on one board over another. Lani really wants those yellows to come, and they won't. Or they come too late, as they always do. Those reds do come at the right time, but it's not going to be enough to offset that damage, and that is going to be game with LAO. I think in this case, it's kind of anyone's game, just on a matter of play style. So LAO has the ability to turn on the second floor with some degree of consistency. At least like they're understanding like what they should be doing, even if they're not necessarily inspecting to see if they can possibly use their pieces more efficiently rather than throwing them off to the side. See, that double red would have gone great in column 5, and there should be a red in column 5, but there isn't. And a second red in column 5. And we'll see how this tails actually. It might work just fine. LAO getting a little bit more comfortable with their 6s, which we do like to see. The players got it all tied up. Now that's a yellow you could pop to clean up. Please pop that. Please don't cover it up. Oh boy. Okay, so Lani's gonna send the 5 this time. And Lao's just gonna have to eat that. Lani's gonna take the lead again. It's match point for Lani. And it's possible that Lao's big ambitions, like I said, might be their downfall. And that column 1 is now blocked off. I mean, you're gonna want to pop those purples, but of course, if you put the purples out to the side before you have the opportunity to use them, and you get your pieces in the wrong order at the top of the board because you're banking on an extension that's not going to come, you may miss your opportunity to send the 6 over the 5 or the 4 or 3. If you know you're the longer chainer, you want your chains to be accessible. Congratulations to both players for getting as far as they did. I'm pretty sure LAO9 gets 3rd place on account of this performance, right? This is losers finals, yeah. So 3rd place, congratulations.